Hey there, Rihanna here, wishing you a happy morning, afternoon, or evening, or happy whatever time of day it is in the world for you where you're at. Today's episode is a short stack with 3 quick tips on where to start with Facebook ads. Facebook advertising can feel like a huge project to take on. Many of us know that it's something that our business needs, or we think it's something that might really be the next step to take our business to the next level. However, it can feel like that old proverb of taking on an elephant. How do you do it? Well, you take it on one bite at a time. That's truly the best way to take on any part of your business or any part of marketing, and that lies true for your Facebook advertising as well. So these 3 steps is a quick short stack for how to get started when you think or when you're feeling that the Facebook advertising is the next level of marketing you want to do for your business. So let's go ahead and dive right in. The first step here is to determine your intention. So if your intention probably isn't just, let's try Facebook ads and see what happens. It isn't just about running the Facebook ad. There's another purpose in there as well, that intention. What is the Facebook ad going to do for your business? What objective are you going to want to have these ads complete? Is it to increase engagement and see what kind of audiences are going to engage with your content? Is it to drive more traffic to your website? Or is it to focus on more sales? Now remember, sales is going to take a process. It's very unlikely that you're going to be able to boost a post for $10 or even run your first $100 in ads and get a substantial amount of sales. The first part is going to be a learning process, but it's very important that you start each ad with a specific intention. And that's the first step. Your second step is directly leading on to that, to making it more of a reality. And that will be to set a budget as well as goals. So your intention will inform your goals. If your intention is to send more traffic to your website, perhaps this is to get 100 new hits to your website in the next couple of weeks. So that would be a link click ad, and you're going to measure landing page views. So how many people, a lot of times people will click on an ad, but they won't actually go view the website. So you want to make sure that you have Google Analytics in place to be able to check that they're actually getting to the landing page to view content. But setting that goal of being very, very specific, not just let's throw spaghetti on the wall and see what sticks, but let's go ahead and try this link click ad for 2 weeks with the intent of seeing, if we can get over 100 clicks to the website. And from there, you can start to figure out your budget. So if you're first trying ads for the first time, you might not quite know what your audience is at. And for the link click example, some industries will get link clicks as cheap as 30 to 40 cents per click. But some industries, it's going to be more like $5 a click. And so part of this first ad, for example, will be learning what that average is for your business, especially for your industry. You can do some research about what industry norms are, but you're probably going to be a little bit different just because every business is a little bit unique. So figure out what budget you're willing to spend to test this. With link clicks, it's usually about $5 a day is the minimum that Facebook will allow. I usually recommend, start with $100, $200 for a week or two and see what kind of data that can collect you. If $200 is going to break your business, it's probably not the right time for Facebook advertising. But if you can spend $200 to get some more traffic to your website and start collecting that data that you're going to learn off of, that's a really good place to start. So run your numbers and figure out what your marketing budget is and what parts of that you can allocate towards this first step of Facebook advertising. So that'll set your goals, and your budget, which is really the big piece of knowing your numbers. And knowing your numbers takes us right on into the third step, where you plan your number tracking. So how are you going to track those numbers now that you know them? I highly recommend that you set up a time every couple of days, a 15-minute alert in your calendar to go check your ads and with your goals as your KPI, your key performance indicator, to check that. So every 2 days or so, go into your ad and see how many link clicks have you had, to continue this example. Are you getting, 3 or 4 link clicks a day at $2 a click? Is that where you want to be? What is the link click through rate on various images? So these are the 3 pieces, the 3 structural outlines that you're going to want to have before you start Facebook advertising. This is before you create your first ad, before you've created the content, the image. You want to make sure that you know these 3 steps that you'll be able to accomplish. This will also help you determine when the time is right for you to start Facebook advertising, to make sure that you can fulfill these 3 steps with putting time on your calendar to check and see what's happening, with being able to set aside a little bit of budget and knowing what those goals are, as well as to be really intentional towards a specific business objective. Just getting more clients is very vague. Make sure that you research some SMART goals to learn about what those intentions can be. So those are the quick short stack of the first 3 steps to determine how to get started with Facebook ads. For more information, you can go to our Facebook page at Pancake Digital Solutions, where we'll share more content like this to you to help you figure out Facebook advertising and the world of digital marketing. Thanks so much.